Well, Devon, I know it's obviously tough to reflect on an entire series after one game, but just overall, what was it that Dallas presented as just such a challenge you guys weren't able to overcome?
Yeah, they're a great team. In our mind, they're probably the best team in the West. We felt like we were right there with them, and we could compete with them. And they're so structured. It's what we're trying to do as well, and it makes the game a little stale sometimes. But their ability to stick with their game through and through, even when we're pushing, is pretty impressive. And kudos to them for sticking with it.
Devon, I know it's fresh right now, but how proud are you for the way this group pushed back in the last 2 games?
Yeah, the last 2 games are what we need to do every day, That's the frustrating thing in a 7-game series is, you give a team 1 or 2 kind of freebies in a way where we didn't play our game at all. And it's hard to come back. It's hard to beat a team 4 times, For us to beat Winnipeg, we had to play 4 really, really good games. That's what it took to take down the Jets, and it was going to take at least that to take down the Stars. And when we wasted a few, and then obviously not getting one at home hurts. We pride ourselves at playing in this building and being good in front of our fans, and to lose all 3 in this series at home is, that one stings.
I know you're still trying to wrap your mind around what happened. Jack Johnson felt like this was a missed opportunity. As you look back, how will you remember this season?
Well, you look at the trade deadline, and management puts their faith in us and makes moves, thinking that we got the group in here and believing in us to go out and put a product out there that's capable of winning a Stanley Cup. They felt like we had the group in here, and we believed we had the group in here. So when you fall short, that's when it stings, I think, a little bit more. When you're pushing and you feel like you're, behind the 8 ball and scraping wins that you probably shouldn't. That's motivating and all, but at the end of the day, sometimes you fall short, and it's not the biggest deal. You feel like you're really proud of your group, and as proud as I am of these guys in here and how hard we fought, yeah, we definitely came short.
Devon, how would you describe the experience of getting to
Zach.
Yeah, it's amazing. I obviously knew a lot of Zach's old teammates in New York and such, and he comes with such high regard. He's an amazing human being, on top of just a great hockey player, a really knowledgeable person. And for him to come in mid-season and be able to produce and benefit from playing with us, and us able to benefit from his experience around a lot of our younger guys and guys that are still trying to figure it out, it was great. So what an amazing career for him, and that's what makes it sting a little bit more, I think, sometimes, is a guy like that deserves to win one. You want to do it for 2 years ago, or we were able to do it for a couple of those guys, and that's almost more special than winning it yourself. Sometimes is those guys that have gone through years and years of struggles and hard times, and trying to get there and trying to reach the top, and it stings a little bit more when we weren't able to get them there.
Championship windows don't stay open all the time. So what does this team need to do to get back?
Well, we have a great core in here. We should be competing for Stanley Cups for the next 5-6 years at least. We feel like we got a great core in here. Great coaching staff, great management, and we have really good rapport through and through. Talking what we need, what we're thinking, how the team's playing. It's one big family. It's not like there's different levels to it. We all talk and, share our opinions and our voices. So, I'm sure they'll get our opinions. We'll get their opinions and move forward through the summer with that. But, this window's nowhere near closed.
What can you say about the way that Alexandar Georgiev battled back after a tough game 1 in that first series?
Yeah, he's a great goalie. An all-star for a reason. A huge part of our team. Obviously, you need great goaltending to get through a playoff series after series and getting all the way. And he was a stone wall for us here. Great in this series, as good as Ottinger was. He was just as good and kept us in a lot of those games when maybe it shouldn't have been as close. So great year by him, and we're happy that he was able to bounce back from that one.
Thanks so much.
Any season is very difficult, but what can you say about what this team was able to accomplish in the playoffs? And for yourself personally, how much you battled to come back from that first game against Winnipeg to be at this point?
Yeah, I feel we battled to the end. You can't say we didn't. It was a great game today. We were playing so good, created a lot, played great defense. It's just sometimes it takes just a tiny bit to be better than somebody in the playoffs, and we didn't manage to do that this time. But everybody battled so hard. Proud of the guys. Good run, but we have to be better.
How do you feel like you grew throughout this playoff run in terms of your own personal game?
You know, you're just trying to live one day at a time and not think too far ahead. Try to kind of forget quickly the previous game. It's important to be in the moment, and I felt I managed to do that. First game was really tough, but from that moment on, it was much better, and I think there was a lot of good there.
How much did the support that you were getting throughout this playoffs from your teammates, from the crowd? I mean, every chance they got, they were trying to continue to build you up.
Yeah, it's special, you know. Amazing feeling. I feel now some time will pass, and maybe in a couple of weeks I'll try to see some highlights and maybe see that. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. I want to get back to that, get back to the big games, big playoffs. So something to think about this summer.
Over the course of the entire season, not necessarily just this playoffs, how much do you feel like you've gotten, mentally tougher? I remember you saying at the beginning of the season you felt like you were seeing the puck better, and just now going through the whole thing, just how it's changed throughout the year.
It's a long season, a lot of ups and downs, and try to stay with it. Try to work on getting better, and I felt by the playoffs just trust my game and feel good about it. Try to be confident, and I felt I've managed to do that during this playoff.
How will you remember this season in this group?
Awesome group. I felt we could have gone all the way. Awesome people, awesome hockey players, so much skill here. Guys battled so hard. A lot of blocks this season, so I appreciate that a lot, and we'll be looking forward to the next one.
When you have a performance as strong as the one you had tonight, what do you take from that as you go into the off season?
I have to perform at a high level if you want to win big games, and just trying to see what I could have done better for sure. Look at the video and try to figure out what to work on in the summer and try to be better next time.
Thanks so much, Georgie. How difficult is it for you in this way?
Yeah, it's obviously heartbreaking to put all that effort in a game like that. Obviously, two very good teams going out in overtime, and I thought we had our looks to score a couple, and we didn't, and they didn't.
Zach Parise was just talking, obviously a very emotional night for him and everything. And what does it mean for you guys, to have had the time that you have had with him
Yeah,
this
he's
year?
been great. He's an awesome hockey player. He's proven it for many years now, but human being's even better. So it sucks for guys like that. Obviously, they're in their career. You don't know if they're going to play again. So obviously, it's tough to not get the win. For guys like Z that don't have a Stanley Cup during their career.
I know it's still fresh, but what has this experience been like for you this year?
Awesome. Obviously, I had tough years in Montreal, so come here and play with this team and kind of find my way as the year went on. It was cool. It's a great bunch of guys. The staff is awesome, and it's a great place to play hockey.
Do you almost feel rejuvenated moving forward after?
Yeah, not right now.
Fresh?
Not right now, but yeah. Obviously, it was a good year for me. Definitely took some step forward towards my game and how I want to play. But credit to a lot of people here, from the coaching staff to the players. It's a hell of a group and a lot of good players.
Coach said that through these losses in this series, that it wasn't for lack of effort. Does that soften the blow at all?
Yeah, I don't think the effort was an issue in this series. We're playing a very good team that's very stingy. Whoever's going to play them next is going to see it's hard to score goals. It's hard to get those areas. They have some big defensemen that skate well, and it's a very good team on the other side. I'll give them credit.
What's the next step for you?
Yeah, kind of well, just lost a little bit. Obviously, it's going to sting for a couple of days, but I'd love to come back here and sign here and come back. And like I said, I've loved my time here. My family's loved their time. And, it's a great group.
seeing how this core grew and got stronger as the year went on.
Yep.
I know right now it doesn't feel like anything, but to know that there's some really great things that are still right on the horizon.
Yeah, no, we're a very good team, and a lot of young guys too. We're not our window's very open. So, it's very cool to be a part of a group like that when you have a chance to win every year. But it's starting the playoffs. Only one team can win, and yeah, right now it stinks.
Thank you.
Thanks.